corner of Hollywood and Highland, and this is where it began. In the year 1953, the volunteer president of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, E.M. Stewart, had an idea to create the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So, they took 1,558 stars, randomly picked 8 to create a prototype. One of his quotes was that this was to maintain the glory of a community whose names mean glamour and excitement in the 4 corners of the world. So let's check out some of those 8 stars today. Follow me. Olive Borden, the silent star known as the Joy Girl, was one of the original 8, laid down here in the year 1958. Olive Borden was one of Mack Sennett's original bathing beauties, and at the peak of her career, she was earning 1,500 clams a week. But by 1927, she walked out of her contract at Fox Studios, and by 1929, she may have been one of the first actors to have been labeled difficult. Edward Sedgwick was born into a showbiz family. He was part of the Sedgwick Five. That was a vaudeville troupe with his mother, father, and his twin sisters. He got his big break in films in the year 1950, playing the role of a zany baseball player. But the 1920s began his directing career. One of his most famous ones was the Tom Mix Western serials. Now, he also met Buster Keaton and started directing his pictures, and of course did a lot of baseball-themed pictures since Buster Keaton also had a great love of baseball. Some of his other pictures that he directed included Speak Easily, What? No Beer, and Pick a Star. Later on in his career, he became a comedy writer for Red Skelton, and his last picture was for Universal in the late 40s, and it was called Ma and Pa Kettle Return to the Farm. Louise Fazenda was another amazing comedy star and another find by Mack Sennett. Her most frequent character was the country bumpkin. One of the best examples of this character was in the film Fatty's Tin-Type Tangle. Quite the consummate comedienne. It seems she inspired later comedians such as Carol Burnett. 1950 was her first film, and she was a veteran of 300 motion pictures. Her last picture being the film, fittingly, Old Maid. In the next segment, we'll talk about Ernest Torrance and Preston Foster. This is Todd Pickering for Walk of Fame Wednesdays. I will see you next week in Hollywood.